Entering his 11th season as head football coach at Sylacauga High School, Coach Matt Griffith joins us. And Coach, walkthroughs today and game tomorrow night against Chilton County.
Yeah.
Appreciate you coming by.
Thank you. It happened fast. I mean, especially with what was it, last year they allowed teams to play in the 0 week, which is what they're calling this. Most people have a fall jamboree. We had a 7-team region, so it gave us a week 4 off. And so we couldn't find a game on week 4, so we decided to play this 0 week. So we played last year. Chilton County played our place. We go to their place. It's been a good rivalry. It's a good opening game, but it's quick to get ready to play. That's the scary thing about it.
Chilton County has been a pretty tough place to play for a lot of teams.
Yeah, it has. It's always been a very tough place for us to go in there. That you go into that bowl and you walk through that tunnel, and yeah, it's always been a tough place for us to play. Chilton County always has tough kids. They're well coached. It's a challenge. It was a challenge last year. I mean, we won 28-27. They missed an extra point with about 2 minutes left for us to win the ball game, and we expect that kind of game tomorrow night.
Walk through today. Back in the spring, you were very high on this Sylacauga football team. You've gone through spring, you've gone through fall camp. How do you assess it now?
I think we're where I thought we would be offensively. I knew last year we had 9 brand new guys on offense. We knew that it was going to be a struggle at times. Well, all of them are back, and they'll all be back next year. They were all sophomores last year. So offensively, we feel really good where we're at right now. Defensive front and linebackers are where we thought they would be also. Secondary-wise, we've got some holes to fill.
Thomason, the running back, was injured late in the season last year.
Right.
He's back full throttle, and that's got to be a plus. The guy rushed for over 1,000 yards last season.
He did. He rushed for, I think, 1345 in 8 games, and we were not the same team when he went down because we were playing a freshman in his place. But I will say, Alex has had a great spring. He's had a great fall. He's ready to go. That we started a kid against Childersburg at our A-back named Kevion Ross, who had moved in from Texas, and he's really blossomed as another back. It's almost an inside and outside game right now, where Kevion brings a lot of speed to our offense, and if both of them stay healthy, Jackson Walker's done an excellent job at quarterback right now. Jordan Daniels, who was our quarterback last year, had a torn ACL, has done a great job at quarterback and a great job at safety. So, we feel good there. We've got a couple of holes to fill depth-wise, but other than that, it's all about now lining up and playing.
How difficult is it, Coach, especially in the early part of the season when it's still rather warm, for a player to go both ways?
It's tough. It just depends on how much your conditioning are in the season. We've got a couple. The Story kid that's going to play some corner and Z receiver. We'll have a couple other kids. Mason Owen will play some tight end and inside linebacker. Our biggest thing is not to force a kid to go totally both ways every snap at our place. What we try to do is where we've got that second kid, whether it be on his offensive side or defensive side, can we rest him on one side of the ball for 8 snaps because we've got a quality guy behind him. And that's what we're trying to do. The Story kid to be full-time defense. We'll try to rest him some offensively.
We saw last season how an injury at a key position can alter your season.
It can.
And this season, you mentioned you got a number of those guys back that were injured last year, and you always hold your breath.
Yeah.
But these rules that have kind of changed a little bit about the contact. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, and it really didn't affect week 1. Week 1, instead of going, usually you went 2 days in shorts, and used to be 3 days in shorts, and then you went pads. Then they went 2 days in shorts, a day in shells, and then pads on Thursday, pads on Friday. You could do anything you wanted to do. This year, the first week, it was 2 days in shorts, 2 days in shells, and then you got one 90-minute practice in pads. Well, that killed a 10-year tradition at our place of scrimmaging on Saturday morning. We had a 90-minute pad practice on Friday, and then we didn't get to hit on Saturday. And you went to the next week, and you can only go 11-on-11 contact every other day. So you're getting a real football practice is what we call it on a Monday. And then Tuesday you got to back off. You cannot hit. Then Wednesday you can hit. Thursday you can't hit. Well, then Friday you got to scrimmage. So, and you were doing that week 3 also, and then week 4 changes to you can hit every day, but you're limited to 90 minutes. And it's unique. It's unique.
How is this going to, alter, just say, your Monday practice? A lot of times Monday practices, you got some guys that's nicked up and injured from the previous week, and is that the heavy day?
No, and the thing about it, once your season starts, the rule makes sense.
Okay.
Because most people are very light on Monday because they play their B team games on Monday. So you're not doing a lot of contact. Tuesday's your big work day. Wednesday's a polished day. So there's your, you're going to fit in that 90 minutes of contact on a Tuesday, Wednesday, and then walk through on Thursday. Where it really affected teams was this week and last week. And I think the state needs to look at a little bit of adjustment, maybe not every other day, but maybe 120 minutes a week of contact, and let coaches fill their practice schedules out like that.
Coach Matt Griffith, the head football coach of the Sylacauga Aggies. Aggies getting ready for Chilton County, first game of the season, a road game at Chilton County, and this is game week. And how has practice been so far?
Well, yeah, we've been in the rain. I mean, it has been pouring down rain. Monday was just pouring down rain, and we took them out because we saw that it's probably gonna rain on Friday, and we did every drill we can think of offensively and defensively to handle a wet ball. We went through everything. Tuesday was a pretty day. We got a really good day in there. And then yesterday we were going to do the same thing. It started pouring down rain. I said, take them out. Let's go wet ball. But the lightning got us. And so we had to get off field and go in the gym because of the lightning. And now you're doing your walkthrough, you're doing your Thursday, and you just, you hope kids are mentally ready to play. I think physically we're ready to play. You never know mentally what your team's going to do until they line up and kick it off.
Yeah. Coach, if you would talk just a little bit about how important leadership is, especially taking hold early in the season so that some of these younger guys can mature a little bit.
Yeah, our biggest things, we've had so many sophomores last year play, so they bumped up to juniors, and our offense is just full of juniors, and it's been a lot of junior leadership more than maybe senior leadership.
Kind of makes you smile a little bit, doesn't it?
Well, it does, but that senior group that we've got are not vocal leaders. They're just very quiet leaders that try to get the job done. So it's a different type right now. We'll see. We'll see how. You don't know leadership until you face adversity in a ball game, how they're going to handle it, how when bad things happen, what they're going to do and how the team's going to react. So we have to wait and see on that.
All right, Sylacauga traveling to Chilton County to take on the Tigers. First home game will be next week against Springville, and I know you're excited about that, but let's get that first victory at Chilton County tomorrow night.
We hope so. We're going to play hard.
All right, more on Daybreak in just a moment.